Hello there, my name is Igor Kovalenko, and today we will talk about very important topic about how to become a web developer. It's a very important questions, and we will talk about this topic because a lot of people they don't know how to become it or what they should to study or to learn and how to become it is with it. So first of all, case what I should to say, you should to have very good motivation because all what we do, it's important to have a good motivation. A lot of people, unfortunately, they don't have normal or good motivation, and in this case, they cannot have something challenge in life. They cannot change their life because they don't have any normal motivation to do it. So first of all, you should have a good motivation. You should understand that if you will learn a web development or programming stuff, you will change your life in better way. You will have a better job, you will make more money, and your life will be so much more different than right now. It's first things that you should understand on it to become a web developer. Next things what you should to understand or you should to know, it's that you should to learn web development every day. What I say about it? So every day you should to learn 3 hours or more stability, or more or less 3 hours, but you should learn it every day. No matter after work you come home, you're tired, or you have a wife and you should to spend time with your wife or with your children. You shouldn't have any excuse to learn it. So if you wanted to become a web developer, you should study it every day. Also, next things what you should to understand, that the web development is very difficult profession. It's not easy to learn it. You should understand it, and you shouldn't be afraid. Because if we talk about different professions, if you wanted to have a very good profession, everywhere you should to learn. You cannot to have a good profession without study it. So for my opinion, it's important that you should understand, my friend, that the web development profession are very difficult. But you shouldn't afraid it. If it is difficult, it's not mean that you will not learn it. Also, next things to become a web development, you should understand that if other people learn it, if other people begin a professional on it, so you can do it also. You are not stupid. You are not the person who do not know any things. You can learn all things. All is possible, because those people who are professional right now, they was also beginners. They also didn't know any programming stuff. They didn't know anything. So you should to learn every day, and do not afraid to learn this stuff every day and to become a web developer in future. And also you shouldn't also, maybe in your mind you will have someday ideas that you will learn few months it, and you will think like maybe I'm not created for this job, maybe because other people they did it so good, I will not to do it so good. I cannot do it, maybe I should to do other stuff. So when you will in your mind this idea, you should get out this idea from your mind. You should understand that you need to go to the end, until the end. Just you need to learn every day. You need to learn it 1 year, 2 year, until you become a web developer. No matter how much time it takes, if you everyday study, you not spend your life. You're not wasting your life. You try to do something, and it's very good. So you need to know all this stuff. Next things, what you should to know, to learn, to understand. First of all, you to become a web developer, you should to know HTML and CSS. What I mean about it, HTML, it means that you need to create web pages. HTML, it's gives you opportunity that you in all stuff you can see in your web pages. And CSS, will help you to create a beauty of web pages, that your website will be very beautiful. So first things, you need to learn this stuff. Also with it you need to learn Bootstrap, because Bootstrap will help you to have responsive website. It's first very important stuff to learn Bootstrap, HTML, CSS, less compile with less CSS. It's working with less, also compile, or with SAS. So you need to learn this stuff. So it's, of course, it makes to you a lot of time. So first of all you need to find courses. Maybe to watch in YouTube a lot of people, they explain how to do this stuff. Maybe you need to have online courses in the internet. So it's not a problem, because Udemy have a lot of good courses right now, so you can to do it there, and have JavaScript, or no, I mean right now HTML, CSS. You can to have these courses, and after this you understand how this works. Next step, what you need to do, it's a practice. So you need to find in internet this web design stuff about your pages, and you need to develop all this for your web page. So you need to have practice. So you need to create maybe few web pages to understand how works all things there. So when you will do it, you will understand that you can do it. So without this practice, you will not learn really. So if you will finish some courses, you need immediately try to use all this knowledge to create your web pages. Of course, you will see that when you created it, when you are doing this, it's not so good, awesome, happen like this guy who did it in a video. But you shouldn't stop. I mean, after when you do first website, it will be messed up. It will be not so good. Next time when you will do it, it will be better. Third time it will be more better. When you will do it 6 times, you will see that your result is so much more better than before. Next things that you need to understand after it, when you learn this, you need to learn, and it's very important, to JavaScript language, programming language. And what I wanted to tell you, that you need to learn native JavaScript language. What you should understand, first part, then when you learn JavaScript, you need to learn beginning of it. So you need to understand beginning of language, operator or other stuff. For you, before, when I learned JavaScript, I many times didn't understand why I need to learn it. Why I need to learn all this operator or other stuff. It's not really programming stuff. I don't understand how to work it is. But after when I learned it, and when I begin to create my JavaScript coding, I saw that it is very important. So without this knowledge, basic knowledge of JavaScript, you cannot do something more in it. So you need to learn maybe first month basic of JavaScript with video courses or other stuff. Next month you need to learn more JavaScript. And I think after a few months, of course, if you are a web developer, you shouldn't know JavaScript probably very awesome. I mean, you need to have basic knowledge of it, and you can create it or to do something in web pages without any problem. Next step, when you understand JavaScript, only when you understand JavaScript, you should to come to jQuery library. Why I talk like this way? Why not to learn jQuery? Because it's more easy. Because it was my mistake. I began to learn jQuery without to know JavaScript, and I cannot understand it. I didn't understand nothing in jQuery because I didn't know JavaScript language. So without knowledge of JavaScript, you cannot learn jQuery, and it's very important to understand. So if you want to become a web developer, you should to learn first of all JavaScript, and it will help you to understand how to works jQuery. And only after this you can understand this library. Only after this you can create an awesome web pages. And with all this function what works in your web pages. So you need to learn step by step all this. It will take you 1 year or more. It's not too easy, but you can do it. Different people, they learn with different way. I mean, somebody can learn it fast, somebody needs so much more time to learn it. But I wanted to say to you that you shouldn't any time to stop. You should every day to learn. You should every day to try something more to do it. So I wanted to say to you, my friends, so it will be very difficult part of your life to learn it first time, but when you will become a web developer, you will have a big freedom. You will have so much in your life, so much more interesting and good stuff in your life. So for my opinion, it's very important to learn it. So my friend, if you have a time, if you have opportunity to do it, do it, because you will have a knowledge, you will have new life, and it's better than to watch only some TV shows or to watch some other stuff. It's so much more better to do it than to watch only TV show or movie. And I truly can say to you that you can find every day hour to learn programming. With you was Igor Kovalenko, and next time I will talk another topic. So you should to be in my channel. I talk in other languages, different languages, because I learn it every day, different languages. Also I learn programming stuff every day. So I wanted to show you that it's possible to become a web developer. Bye bye.